These guys got to get a hit. Do something here. God damn it.
We're back, everyone. We're back. We're
What
back.
up? What up? What up?
Let's go.
The man is back.
First of all, I got to do this intro right. Let me get this going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the We Get Drunk Sports Podcast. I am your host with the most bad news, Cruz. And if you snooze, you're going to lose, baby. And let me introduce my brothers. The T-Bone Special. Everybody loves to order that T-Bone Special. Wait, hold on. This one. We need a good one. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Oh, man.
Welcome back from 3 weeks on. It's the G-Man. He's always in demand, baby. Welcome back, my brother. How are we doing?
Back from the dead, back from lung pneumonia, back with my brothers, back again to watch the Yankees stink up the joint. Stink it up. But I'm glad to be back. Glad to see my brothers again. Glad to talk baseball and sports again.
I love it.
Glad to see you guys out on the internet. Glad for everyone to come back and hate me some more.
They love to hate you.
That's it, baby.
Like I said, G-Man's always in demand, baby.
Oh, let's go.
What's going on, my brothers? How are we doing? How was your fourth? How was everyone's fourth?
It was great. I got to see a great movie, Something to Stand For by Mike Rowe. Great movie about the United States, about the history of this country, the great stories of this country. Proud to be a Boricua, Dominicano, Americano. Proud and always grateful for everybody that served this country so we can have the freedoms and the great lives that we have here, man. Let's not forget that.
Shout out to them.
Shout out.
I'm already getting hate in the chat. They're already calling me a jinx. I have nothing to do with this. This started.
He's not from. He's not from Spanish Harlem anymore.
Wait. Not for nothing. Gary disappeared, and we started going down the shits.
I'm hoping that he turns everything around.
Let's go. Let's see. Right now, Cabrera's up 2-2 in the count. Can we get a base hit, guys? Can the bottom of the lineup get a base hit this year?
Well, I mean, if they ever play Cabrera, they're always playing DJ LeMahieu, and that guy's always getting hurt. Even yesterday, the other team tried to get him out of the lineup. They beamed him in the neck. They did everything they can.
DJ LeMahieu's been dead for 3 years, guys. Come on. I know. Look, let's just roll right into it. Bad news, Cruz. I'm just getting up to speed. I'm about 80% right now. And he made me sick last week when he tells me that DJ LeMahieu was a hot commodity when he was a free agent.
He was.
Then he sends me an article, ladies and gentlemen.
Back it up.
And it has two
teams. You got the receipts.
It has two teams. Two. That is not a hot commodity. Bad news, Cruz.
It was more. There was just more. It's just I don't have the article in front of me. I have a new phone. I can't go into the archives.
Two. And he tries to tell me he was a hot commodity. Two. Please. Please. That's another Cashman special. Garbage. But we had to sign him. You know why we had to sign him? Because we still had the great Gleyber Torres, the hottest hitter, not in the game because he sucks. Another 0 for 2 so far and a strikeout. Batting a healthy 220. Maybe a little bit higher, but in the 220s. A healthy that's with him on a hot streak. The guy sucks. He sucks. We've said it from day one. Get him out of here.
We did. There was only one person that was backing that gentleman up. But of course, that person's not here. So
he didn't want the smoke. He knew I was coming back. He didn't want the smoke.
He knew you was coming in hot.
got the pent up energy. Oh man, that's it. I'm done. I got no more energy. I'll be back to 100% soon. Back to 100% soon.
Your 80's better than a lot of people's 100. Remember that.
Yeah, I'm horrible, man. This age is not. Every time I wake up, little things is like, damn, I didn't even know I had that muscle there that hurts now. I don't know what's going on.
Wait till you get my age.
Nah, but Bone, you're like Dracula, bro. No, you haven't changed since like you're 15. You look the same, you dance the same, you have the same energy. Nothing's ever changed. What's going on?
I see our chat is, just going crazy already to want to talk about the Yankees. Shout out Running Feather, who's in Florida right now visiting his mom. Shout out to my compa, my compai.
Shout out. Yes, indeed. To the Clements.
Yes.
To the Clementes.
But let's go right into it. Let's be real. Yankees horrible. We're what? If I'm not mistaken, they're in our last 10, we're 3-7. 3-7 on our last 10. I've just been horrible. We're just lucky. We're lucky that we had such a hot streak in the beginning that we're only 2 games back from the Orioles. You know, you got to look at positive right now. You got to look at positive things right now.
I agree.
The Red Sox are red hot right now. The Blue Jays stink. The Rays, they're beating us up now, but they haven't been all that good.
Yeah, we're not winning in our division.
Yeah.
We're not winning games in our division. The team
got
to beat.
Right on the money. The one thing I want to throw out to you guys, and this is my position. I've talked about this in our private chat. We in a couple of weeks we're gonna have a Discord, y'all, that people could join, so we could chat in there with you guys. But in our private chat, my point is, I don't know who's gonna come save this team. Who's coming to save this team?
Well, but funny that you mentioned that. So I'll tell you who's gonna save this team. Right now, I think we were looking at all the people hurt. So I'll break everything down right now. Dominguez hasn't really done anything but shag fly balls. He's not coming back until September. So you can forget about him. Giancarlo. Supposedly he's going to start a rehab assignment, and you won't see him until after the All-Star break.
All right, let's stop right there, Joey. If he comes back, because he's been a big loss. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people sleep on him and this, that, and the other, and clown him. But when he was in that lineup, we were winning ball games, y'all. We were winning ball games.
You're right.
Right. We never had to see Grisham. Never. And I don't ever want to see him again. Actually, he won us the game yesterday, but I don't want to see him. He's that what he did last week. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Yep.
If Stanton comes back, can we trust him to play for the rest of the season? I don't know.
No, I'll tell you right now. No. Even Cashman said in the beginning of the year, no.
2 on, guys. 2 on.
So we Cashman had this early on. I mean, we always said it, but Cashman publicly said it, that this was going to happen, and it happened. He fought. He can.
But
he was dead in a sleep and get hurt. He could get hurt in his dream.
He was rolling along. Like, I didn't catch it because I was sick, but he was rolling. What happened, guys? What happened?
He hit a double. He got to second. And then I don't know who it was that brought him in, but he ran, and when he was rounding third base,
he pulled it.
Was he legging it out? What was he?
Yeah, he was. He was trying to score.
But it's hard to visual him like legging it out, because it looked like he was just normal running. Like if I was legging it out, you'd be like, "Damn, Joey's running hard." Like you can't tell with him.
See, a guy like that, I just think mechanically, his mechanics and how he runs is way off. He's a guy, I equate him to a guy like Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson could do things in a 10-game, 15-game, a month. But throughout the season, he can't do it. His mechanics, his physical mechanics and how he runs and how he walks. Mm-hmm. He reminds me of Zion Williamson, and a guy that a lot of people won't remember, but of course I do because I know my stuff. We know our stuff here. Greg Oden, big time prospect, big time picked before Kevin Durant and Michael Beasley, picked before a lot of guys. Big time potential, but I could tell when I saw that guy playing at Ohio State, I was like, this guy ain't gonna last. Because I looking at his mechanics and how he moved, how he ran, I was like, not gonna work. And I think it's the same thing with Stanton, man, in that there's nothing, he's never gonna be healthy again. He's just not gonna be healthy.
Yeah, he ain't got the legs for it no more.
No. Yeah, he ain't got the legs for it.
It frustrates me because when he was in Miami, MVP. I mean, he's stealing bases, running the outfield, doing everything, and then he comes here and.
Well, look, I could tell a guy, right? I could tell a guy right from the eyeball test who's done things and who hasn't. I could tell like this. That's my business. I could tell.
Muscle gels?
No, not muscle gels. He's used other stuff, but look, I don't want to, be accusatory without having 100% facts, but that muscle that he put on from year to year and the places that he put on and the athleticism that he lost.
It cost him.
It cost him. And we've seen it with other players, specifically a player that I want to bring up here that's a favorite of Mr. Bad News Cruz. An MVP. A guy who's a Puerto Rican legend, a Boricua legend, Ruben Sierra.
Why you got to talk about my boy?
He was a 5-tool player in Texas. And I'll throw another Boricua at you. Hey, thank you. Boom. There it is. Again, this is We Get Drunk podcast. You guys know we know our stuff inside and out.
Yeah.
Especially with the Boricuas and Dominicanos. So he reminds me of those guys, man. He reminds me of those guys.
At least Ruben Sierra can get you a triple right now if you need a hill.
Exactly.
Third base.
Because Ruben Sierra did not give a damn. He was about hitting and going out. That was Ruben Sierra. Hitting and going out that night.
I think I have his salsa album, if I'm not mistaken.
And Ruben would tell Joe Torre to go F himself.
That's why he got traded.
And it didn't matter. But he got big hits. Big hits. So, no cap.
Can't tell me that home run he hit against Seattle in the old Yankee Stadium.
That was a monster shot.
Monster shot.
And
back
then
to back.
Deck.
Pimped it out, baby, rounding the bases.
And big playoff hits. Don't forget about the playoffs. Big playoff hits.
Yep.
Now, could he hit the ball to the left-hand side? No. But he could pull that baseball. And when he hit it, it was gone. So anyway, sorry, Joey, to get you off track.
It's all right. So then we have other people coming back as well. Birdie, he's coming back. He's hitting. He's throwing. He's running. He's 95%. He could begin a minor league rehab assignment after the All-Star break. So he might be coming up. But that's good for us. I'll tell you why. Because then you get rid of DJ LeMahieu or you get rid of Gleyber Torres. Because at least Birdie can play either of those positions.
Yeah.
Let's go. Please. Joe, what do we got to do to get Gleyber Torres out of this lineup? What do we have to do?
We got to send the classic man to go hang out with him.
Oh, he won't make it.
Hang out with the classic.
He won't make it tonight.
You got to get him fucked up with that Clearwater Henny.
Exactly. He won't make. He'll want to get off. He want to get out of the car in the highway.
Just nuts.
Leave me right here. Hey, classic man. We going 70 miles an hour now. Leave me right here. The women are over there.
I looked at him. Are you serious? He goes, stop right here. Stop right here. I'll call you. I'll see you guys later.
The women over there. Where we go?
We're not in New York, brother.
It's 6 a.m. What are you talking about? Good Lord. Oh, Lord.
Shout out to the classic man.
Shout out to the classic man. Shout out.
Yeah, so we getting people back. It's just the thing that frustrates me is just, Gleyber Torres. I mean, DJ LeMahieu. And then the catching. I mean, we got to stop with this Trevino guy. We got to play Wells. Play Wells. Don't play Trevino anymore.
No more. It's over
No,
with.
let Ben Rice. We see in our chat. Shout out Running Feather. He says, Gary, question: what do you think about this kid Ben Rice?
Well, I mean, what I think about
I
it is
call him Arro Blanco.
Yeah, Arro Blanco. I gotta lay low on him because I wasn't big on him as a first baseman. I wasn't fit. I've had this argument with Joey before. I've been wrong, so I gotta be honest here. I don't cap. I gotta be honest. I didn't think Wells was gonna be a good catcher. I thought he would either go to first base or left field, and I thought Rice would be the catcher. So I didn't project him as a first baseman. I didn't think he had enough plate discipline.
Yeah.
Now he's showing different, but it's a small sample size. But he has shut me up. He hasn't struck out as much as I thought he would, and he's hit the ball hard. Even if they're outs, he's hitting the ball, he's squaring the ball up. He's showing more plate discipline than I thought. So my projection on him in this small sample size is that he's got more plate discipline than I thought. And if he consistently does that, he's our first baseman. He's our first baseman. And that's as good as it's gonna get. No one else should get another look. Play him every day. Mm-hmm. That's my answer to that question.
Exactly. There's we got all these young guys, and the thing that frustrates me is going to be Miguel Andujar all over again. We got these young guys. We don't never play them, and they just sit on the bench, rotting in the minors. Play them. You know, just nuts. Just frustrating.
Juan Soto, Joey, are you disappointed in Juan Soto during this?
No.
This low period, and he's not really carried the team. He's a guy that we're going to pay him. I'm just asking the question. We're going to pay him to carry a baseball team because you're going to have to pay him. He hasn't shown it. He hasn't done it, Joe. Not in this stretch. But he could be nicked up. He could be nicked up.
I was just going to say that. There's something there because last night he took a swing and he grimaced. And, I mean, he hit a double today. He hit
a dinger
today.
He hit a dinger.
Yeah. So, it's just
guys. We just have bases loaded. What? We only scored one run. What are we doing here?
I don't know.
I mean, what's going on with the team right now? Everybody's going through a funk at the same time.
Yeah, usually it's not like that. Usually you get one or two guys and everybody else, but everyone from pitching to hitting, everything.
And it's the bottom of the lineup. The bottom of the lineup is Gleyber Torres, DJ LeMahieu. I mean, those guys. I mean, when you play Grisham, when you play Volpe, I love him. He's been terrible. Yeah. We did him dirty by putting him at leadoff. But that, again, this is the trickle down, and this is what I want to state here. This is why I've been so hard on Gleyber Torres, in that because of his inability to be a good, decent player, even a replacement level player, we've had to move guys all over. And this is not going on 1 year. This is years now that we've had to move guys, this, that. We move from short to second to this, to that. We've made so many moves around this guy for a guy that has done nothing. And don't tell me about last year's numbers. Losing baseball team, loser player. I don't care if you get a home run, a 2-run home run, when you're losing by 8. I don't care. I don't care. Stop.
The ratings are going up, baby. So let me ask you this. If you had the opportunity right now to get rid of Gleyber Torres, so I saw in our chat somebody brought it up. So there's rumblings going around. Jazz Chisholm from the Marlins could be a fit. For me, he hasn't played second base all year. He's been playing the outfield. I don't know about it, but he plays a good defense. He runs well. Would you do that trade and make him your second baseman and get rid of Gleyber Torres? Because he is in a walk year, and for a walk year, he's doing horrible.
I don't know, because that guy, from what I heard, there's rumors that he's trouble in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if you want that type of guy in the clubhouse.
Again, Bone, I don't love him as a player, but we just brought up a couple players in past Yankee history that weren't great guys in the clubhouse, right? That weren't great guys in the clubhouse, but produced, and we won chips with them. We won chips with them. They weren't great, but we won chips. Again,
Yeah, but we had a manager that could control that. I don't know, Bone could control that.
That's important.
Got it.
Yes.
This is why we pay you the big bucks, baby.
Do we have that structure in the manager and in that clubhouse?
No.
Do we have a Chili Davis in there?
No.
Do we have a Rock Reigns?
No. We don't.
The only one you got is Aaron Judge, but you know.
Yeah.
But
if you have the ego and you got a chip on your shoulder, you might challenge Judge, and you might upset the chemistry in the clubhouse.
Look at Marcus Stroman. Stroman, that he got so upset. Okay. I thought,
who blames him? Who could blame him?
Yeah.
I just thought,
Joey, turn the double play, please.
Yeah, I
turn
thought there was other things to go crazy about, but he went crazy, and hey, he sparked up the team, because then we started doing something. But then I saw you watched the video of Judge telling him, don't know what he said, but it looked like he says, "Yo, we don't do that here."
Yeah.
But maybe we need to start doing that. Maybe we need that.
Thank you.
David Wells did it to Jeter.
Yeah. Exactly. The corporate Yankees. Again, that's fine when you're winning, but sometimes Gleyber Torres has been butchering this team. Dropping fly balls, throwing to third base.
Yeah.
Not having no range. So when someone says Chisholm hasn't played second base and you don't know what he's going to get, well, it's impossible to get any worse than this guy.
Oh, God, I love it.
This guy is below. I can show you guys the numbers. I don't want to bore everybody, but we could go and look at the numbers. He's below replacement level. Mm-hmm. Birdie is an improvement over this guy. So my thing is, let's get Birdie in here, give him a shot. Get this guy out of the lineup. Get him out. I don't want to see him no more.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, I'm tired of him too. We could stay on the Yankees all night long, but we got to talk about other things. We got to talk about the crosstown team. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They won today. They swept the Nationals. They're actually in the third playoff spot now. They started off horrible. We clowned them and everything, but they came back. And
don't forget, they beat our asses. So this is what you get here, guys. We love the Yankees, but we don't cap for nothing. We're gonna tell you the truth.
We'll clown other teams, and we'll take them when they kick our ass.
Exactly. And they are the Mets offense. A guy that I hate him. Brandon Nimmo. Guy's been playing. He's been playing outstanding. Yeah. He's been hitting.
He got snubbed for the All-Star game.
It's disgusting, but
him and Lindor, they both got snubbed for the All-Star game. They could have made a case.
And I've been saying for a long time, I was like, man, Lindor, if we had a chance to get him, I would have been happy with it. I'm on the record on this podcast saying that. Yeah. Joey too.
Yeah.
On the record, been saying that. Look, guys, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm pretty much at this point that I'll take anybody over Gleyber Torres. I got to get him out of here. Have to get him out of here. Can't watch him no more. I can't watch this guy.
I agree. Yeah. To watch him make a error on a simple play, all you had to do is stand in front of the ball.
Well, Stroman shouldn't have called him out like that, but you have to turn that double play. What is taking you so long to get to the bag?
It was bound to happen. It was one of those things that it was just bubbling up, and it just needed to get out.
It had to come out.
But
and
you know what?
You figure he'll see that, and you know what? I got to step up my game. But still,
Yeah.
But it's over and over and over again. You sit him down, you talk to him in the clubhouse, and nothing changes. His approach never changes at the plate. He thinks he's Babe Ruth. He thinks he's Lou Gehrig trying to pull everything. That's not your game, bro.
I mean, you got to wonder why he was sitting batting last in
Venezuela.
Yeah.
Venezuela, they batting him last, and I called it out. Yeah, I called it out. I was like, this ain't good when your national team is batting you last and then benching you. He didn't play in a knockout game when the day they got knocked out. He did not play. They don't trust him. His country doesn't trust him. Get him out of here.
Oh God!
So country got get rid of him.
I heard a nugget about the Mets that I share on the podcast. So I heard Houston has been calling looking for a first baseman, and they had conversations with the Mets on trading Pete Alonso.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, because right now they're 6-4 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They're trying. Do you fuck up the chemistry and just trade Alonso?
I don't know. I mean, they're going to get back minor leaguers, right? Because they're not going to get.
Yeah, they're not. I don't think
they're talent for it.
Yeah, because he's in a walk year as well.
Yeah.
So to make in my opinion, to make a real evaluation, and I don't have this answer because I only follow the Yankees and the Giants. I don't know what's in Houston's minor league system.
Yeah, so exactly.
So to really understand what you could get out of them, you really got to know what they may have 3 studs, and this is a guy that, most likely is going to command $600 million. I'd listen. I'm going to listen to that offer. I'm going to listen to if they got 3 studs, 3 or 4 studs. I'll take a listen to. I'll say, okay. What do you got? I wouldn't hang up the phone for a guy that may walk. Again, he's a Boris client.
Yeah.
Those guys are tough to deal with because he doesn't care about having his clients completely not come in for spring training or come in for a month and a half into the season. Yeah. And then you got to pay him. And he's a guy that, let's be honest, he's not the most athletic guy in the world. And as you get older, he becomes a DH. He becomes a declining player. If you could get some younger players, if they're talented, I would listen. But the Mets, if they really want to make noise, I mean, they've tried this before. It might be that they may add. I don't know. They may add and subtract a little bit for get rid of McNeil. McNeil hates it there. They got guys. They got Iglesias. They got Vientos. They got guys that could replace McNeil. He looks like he's the odd man out. So, there you go. Boom. Would I take McNeil over Torres? Jesus Christ.
I was waiting for you to answer that question.
I'll answer it real quick. Can I get neither? Can I get neither? Can I get a bag of balls? Maybe some batting practice equipment.
I mean, that kind of question reminds me of the days I would come home from the club. It'd be 5:30 in the morning, and the only place open will be Mr. Hing on Wilson Avenue, and he'd be stone drunk drinking beer, and it's like, I'm hungry as hell, and the only thing he has is pork rib tips from 6 weeks ago and pork fried rice, and I'd still eat it. I'd be like, okay, fine,
I'll eat it right
now. The hell with it. I'm hungry. 6:00 in the morning eating pork rib tips. Who knows if they were pork rib tips? They were probably gato. Yeah. And I ate it. That's that kind of question. Man, I don't know. I don't. Man, I got to get Torres out of here. I'm taking McNeil. I'm putting that on the record. I gotta get Torres out of here. Gotta get him out. I'm taking McNeil. McNeil can at least get me a base hit. He could put together a decent at bat. This guy can't put together anything. Anything. He's a zero, a complete zero. He's a zero. I don't know what else to say. Between him and DJ LeMahieu, one guy's dead. The other guy's just a complete zero. Then even his country doesn't want him. I mean, come on. I'll take McNeil. At least he's wanted in the United States. At least we won't ship him out.
You know who's not a zero? Malik Bridges. Shout out to Classic Man again. Shout out to the Newark Nets for giving away Mikal Bridges to the New York Knickerbockers.
And the funniest thing, Joey, is that you start to see articles. Ben Simmons is at 100%.
How can he not be 100? He hasn't played.
He hit himself in the stripper club.
Oh my God, he's coming back. He's at 100%.
Well, the crazy thing is, I read the Newark Nets tried to trade him, but you want to know what everyone's answer is? We don't want him. We don't want him.
Who is this guy? I mean, Ben Simmons, talk about a salary dump guy, please. You start to see articles. Well, Ben's coming back. He's feeling great. The back is feeling 100%. This guy hates basketball. He hates basketball.
He really does.
I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? I mean, really, the Newark Nets, what's the point? Pack it in. Who's going to watch them?
I don't know. Well, what they did, they just, you know who they did resign?
Who cares? Who cares?
Oh, so that's why Eric's not, the Classic Man's not on?
No, that's why he's not, because he knows that we're going to be talking about this.
Look, he does. Look, I'll save him some time. Classic Man, tickets will be available. Don't worry.
Oh my God!
Don't worry.
Don't
worry. You will not have to stand in line. Trust me, tickets will be available. The only tickets that'll be hard to get is when they play the Knicks. Tickets are available any way you want. You want to sit on the bench? We got tickets for you. Come, look, give me tickets are available. Anything
promotion
you want.
Night. If they call out your ticket number, you could coach the second half.
Oh. You could draft the next guy from Serbia.
There you go.
Oh Lord!
There you go.
Talk about a franchise. What is this? What a franchise!
If you buy 10 games, you could be sitting in luxury boxes and be included on trades.
They got that walkway where you get the champagne, the cigars. Now you can coach the team. Biggie Smalls, you can have any seat in Biggie Smalls' night. What are we doing? What are the Nets doing? Jesus Christ, what a terrible franchise. God almighty. Oh, Lord.
God, imagine if you put your name in the rafters next to the we could have won if Kevin Durant wasn't.
Hey guys, Ben Simmons on the back of the post. Ben Simmons is at 100%.
Ben Simmons takes you to the strip club.
Oh, Jesus, what is going on over there?
God.
Look, tickets are available.
I think the Liberty ticket is going to be harder to get than the Newark Nets tickets.
Look, guys, in the December 28th, when the Nets are playing the Washington Wizards, give me how many people are going to be in the stands? 5, 6? Where are they going to bust them in from? I mean, what is the kids that are going to be getting Nets tickets for Christmas?
Poor Eli. Sorry,
Oh
Eli.
my God.
Eric is gonna buy you a 20-game package.
Hey son, I'm gonna take you to your first NBA game. It's the New York Nets against the Washington Wizards. No thanks, Dad. Take a DNA test. You might not be my father. Get out of here.
What did I do to you, Santa Claus? Why
I
did you
know.
give me coal?
Yeah, give me some coal. Jesus. Give me some coal and some of the pennin. Yeah, please. Get out of here. Nets.
A thing that you missed while you was away too that we've been saying for a while was Bronny getting drafted by the Lakers. What do you think about that, G-Man? What do you think about that?
What is going on? I mean, look, the jokes write themselves. The jokes write themselves.
His ankles got caught up too the other day in the summer league. Somebody did a spin move on him and he almost fell.
Like father, like son. He gets embarrassed. The next game he's hurt. With a fake injury. I don't want to clown on the kid because I don't have nothing against him. But come on, bro. I mean, really?
Have you seen that thing on social media when he got signed, he got drafted? The next day they put a video of a guy dressed as LeBron, and he's carrying another dude for his leg. Like a baby.
What are we doing? Sports. I mean, I've been telling you about this hoe ass, capping ass bum, and he still keeps. I mean, he makes it work. This guy's the worst supposed superstar we've ever seen. Like, there are guys that are dying to get a roster spot, that are working hard, that sleep in the gym, that give it all they can give. Go to Greece. Go play in Israel. Go play in Italy. Go play in Russia. They're playing Ukraine. They're playing Ukraine. And then you got this guy. Hey, I'm gonna give me a 4-year contract. I can't make a jump shot. I can't break anybody down. I can't do anything. I averaged 3 points in college. Here's a 4-year deal. Get the hell out of here.
It's nuts.
Please.
And then
stop.
Not even that. There was the rumor that LeBron himself said, I'm going to take a pay cut this year just because I want people to come to the Lakers. No one wanted to go.
DeMar DeRozan said,
DeMar DeRozan said, I'm good. I'll take less money to go somewhere else.
Are you nuts?
It's
Are you nuts? Oh my God! Who else, Joey? Who else said no? Who else pieced out? Klay Thompson, whose father was a Laker legend, legend.
The night of free agency, LeBron.
His father works for the Lakers, and he still didn't go. He works for them. He works for them. And he said, "No, thanks, Dad. Peace. No thanks, Dad. I'm out. I'm going to Texas." Come on, I'm gonna go play some real ball players. I'm gonna play with Luka, Kai. Get out of here, please. Nobody wants to play with this bum.
No, nobody.
Nobody. Oh my God, Janet, I love you. Happy to be back. Oh my God. This is a joke, Joey. The jokes write themselves. I know people say we laugh and we have fun here, but what else do you want us to do? What else? The jokes write themselves. This kid he scored 3 points last night. 3. Okay, guys, I scored 3. Here's a 4-year deal. Here's $7 million.
Paul George, another one. He could have went to the Lakers. No, he said, I'd rather go to Philadelphia.
Yeah, Paul George got a house across the street. He's like, no, I'm out. I'm going to Philly. I'm going to Cherry Hill. I'm out.
It's crazy.
I'm out. Forget about the seashore. Forget about it. I'd rather be in the city in Philly. Are you nuts? I'm gonna hang out with Ben Simmons. He's always available. He's always ready to chill.
Johnny Parlay is the only one that will play with him, Paul.
He's the last one left. The last of the Mohicans. LeBron. Shut up! He sucks. Jesus Christ! What a bum! He's on the Team USA team. He's on the Team USA team. He's the 7th option.
What do you think about the 76ers? All their moves that they made. Are you nervous? Because before everything happened, the Knicks were gonna be the 2nd in the East. Now Philadelphia is 2nd in the East with all the trades that they made.
Oh please, can they be healthy? Can Paul George play a full season?
Yeah, you're right. You're right
Can
about
he play
that.
a full
But
season?
still,
I'm not worried about.
I'm
not worried about Paul George. There's one basketball. Tyrese Maxey wants to be the star. Paul George wants to be the star. Embiid wants to be the star. They are not going to beat the Knicks. The Knicks have players that like to play with each other. They know their intricacies of the game. Pause. Exactly.
This is why we're going to
play defense. Crazy
stuff, but we said pause.
The Knicks play defense. And I'm not worried about them. Yes, I mean they're going to be a tough team, but are they going to ever be healthy? When has Joel Embiid been healthy? I'll wait. When has Paul George been healthy?
Yeah. When is he ever going to do something in the playoffs?
Anybody. How about the Clippers, guys? The Clippers, again, once you get fat ass on that team, everything falls apart as usual. Like we said it would.
Yeah.
He's another bum player. I don't call people bums for no reason. There's a bum player. Bum.
Imagine if a strip club was to start a team. Simmons and
Fat Boy.
Fat Boy will be all-stars on that team.
Perennial all-stars. Hall of Famers. Zach Lavine, I heard, got traded. Thank God, not to the Knicks, which was a rumor for a long time.
Oh, God,
and I would have flipped out. I would have flipped out if he would have been on the Knicks. Flipped out. Another garbage player. He's going to the Warriors where he does fit. But boy, that boy does not play no defense. Zero. None. And he shoots a lot. So we'll see how long his rope lasts over there before they run him out of town. So
Sacramento looks pretty good, man, with the people they got.
Yeah, they got Fox. They got now a little DeMar DeRozan. Now you got Domantas Sabonis. You got some good role players, some good bench players. You know, they're pretty decent defensively. Mike Brown is not a good coach, but we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of bad teams in the NBA, guys, right now. The NBA, from the financial standpoint and from owning the conversation in terms of sports, the Boston Celtics, one of the major franchises, if not one of the two major franchises in the NBA, just won the championship. Is anybody talking about them? Anybody? Anybody? No one cares. And again, this all goes back to what I said a long time ago. It's all because the league tried to build around this bum. And it has ruined the league. Get him out of here, and then the NBA will come back. But right now, there's not a lot of juice in the NBA. It's all NFL and baseball. Look, Caitlin Clark has more juice than the rest of the NBA.
I'm tired of her already.
She got more juice. I mean, she's got more eyeballs. You know, always in the news. I don't know her from a hole in the wall. But, I mean, we have Zach Lavine trade, kind of nothing. DeMar DeRozan trade, it gets a little burn. Yeah. Malik Bridges Malik Bridges is a top-level player. Comes to the Knicks, a little bit of noise. I mean, the NBA right now, the NBA doesn't have isn't going to have a contract with TNT anymore. No. Who said that before it happened? Who said that? Oh, all right. A year before it happened.
Yes, it did. Yep.
I'm telling you. Anyway, LeBron James and Bronny James, good luck. Good luck. How many minutes, Joey? I'm gonna take an over on how many minutes a game is Bronny James gonna play for the Lakers with JJ Redick. His best friend is the coach.
He shouldn't get more than 10 minutes.
No,
he shouldn't. He shouldn't get more than 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. How about you, Bone? What do you think? From what you've seen of him as a player, the little
that's the whole thing. I haven't seen him as a player, so
because he doesn't do anything.
You know, I heard he's good, but he ain't that good. He's not good enough for the NBA. So I don't know. Maybe 10 minutes, like Joey said.
10 minutes. Well, there you go. If he gets 10 minutes, you know what? That's a serviceable NBA player. For a second rounder, that's pretty good. The problem is that I think there are a lot of other second rounders or a lot of other players that could have taken his spot that are better basketball players than he is, and he just earned that spot because he's the bum son.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to knock the kid because he hasn't done any. I don't have no problem with him. I only got a problem with the bum. But it is what it is.
I don't have no problem with the kid. It's unfair to him, because he got to go through all this, But it's his father.
Ugh.
So this weekend,
look, if you want to play with your kids, go play in the backyard. Don't play in the NBA. You don't got to play in the NBA. Give me a break. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Joe.
So last weekend there was I don't know if anybody was watching. I know me, Bone, and Eric were watching the Shout Out Classic Man. We were watching the Shakur Stevenson fight. So there's a lot of controversy on this fight. Now, people who don't watch boxing that just decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna put this Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna pay for the pay-per-view if it was. I know it wasn't, but I'm gonna go and put that on. The regular fan turned it off after the 5th round. Okay, now for us that I watched the whole fight. T-Bone watched the whole fight. I know the Classic Man watched the whole fight.
I watched the replay.
He did what he always does. He's a defensive fighter, and when he needs to hit, he'll mix it up with you and everything. But he's a defensive fighter. Everything. Twitter went crazy over this weekend over that fight. People watching was turned off the channel. People in the stands booed. People left. And mind you, this was in his hometown of New Jersey. What are your thoughts on that?
My thought is people wanted him to finish his opponent. He could have had him. He didn't listen to his corner.
Mm-hmm.
But like I told you guys, Shakur Stevenson's offense is his defense. That's the way he's going to fight his whole career. Why change something that got you there to please the crowd? So
why take that? People don't understand risk, Bone. What do you think? Why take that risk? Are you just going to go in there and get into an all-out brawl when you have an entire career in front of you, and it's not your game. It's not your game.
And you saw that he tried. You know what I'm saying? Yes. He stood in the middle. But the guy he was fighting has a similar style to Shakur too. Shakur is best when he has an opponent that's going to keep coming at him. If you force the fight with Oscar Valdez, what Oscar was doing, Oscar kept coming at him, and that brought the best out of Shakur. Got his defense, he was outboxing him. So he needs a fight like that. He needs to fight. He needs to start fighting guys with names.
Okay, Bone. So in that case, he needs to start fighting guys with names. Which one of those guys? I don't see Tank Davis raising up his hand saying, "I want a piece of Shakur Stevenson." Who is
this? He's a free agent now. That was his last fight with Top Rank, right?
That's a great move. He had to get out of there. Out of there.
To me, from what I was listening, he should have stood with Top Rank for 3 more years, right? Hear me out. And fight that guy that's in his promotion, that guy that from the UK that won the belt a couple months ago, right? Fight him, beat him. Now you got 2 titles, right? Now the winner between Lomachenko and Tank, well, what? Now you fight and try to unify all 4 titles.
But again, he's bleeding money right now, Bone. He's fighting right now for peanuts. To sign another 3-year deal, fighting for peanuts by the time he's 28 is a whole different ball game.
Yeah, but if that scenario would have worked out, he would have made his money because now he's the A-list. He's the A-list. He has the belts now.
Now we assume in that case, we're assuming everything goes right.
It's his way, yeah. All right. So now another scenario is now if he signs with Eddie Hearns, right?
Which he's gonna do.
From the rumor, yeah. Eddie Hearn has to build him up again. He has to work because you know what? Shakur needs to start fighting with everybody in social media.
Yes.
You know, because now you okay, it could be a good thing. Now he's the bad guy, and people are gonna love to see him get beat up.
He's got to pick a side. Is he gonna be the good guy or is he gonna be the bad?
So you can't.
He needs to watch old school wrestling. He needs to
stop taking stuff personal. What people say. People are entitled to their opinion. Don't let people get into your head. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You continue doing what you got to do and fight. You know, to me, that was a good fight. He poked the guy down. Too. He destroyed his body. He came. That's why the guy wasn't. The guy told him, "Listen, I was trying to survive. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? The body shots were killing me."
I thought it was beautiful. I love boxing. That's boxing class. That was a class of boxing. People
are used to the bangers. Not everybody's gonna get knocked out in a fight. You know. So
yeah, but I mean, if you want bangers and guys like that, those guys, they're cool for a moment. Those are the Mayorgas. Those are those guys like that. They're not. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Like his heroes, a guy like a Sugar Ray, a guy like a Floyd Mayweather. Those guys weren't in there just Sugar Ray wasn't going in there and banging with Tommy Hearns. Wasn't banging in there with Duran and Alexis Arguello.
So I'll
fight those guys.
I'll give you the other side of it because, of course, I leaned more towards. I watched the fight. It was not that it was boring. It wasn't entertaining for me, but he did win. He did what he was supposed to do, and I'm all for that. Now, from my point of view, he won. He was beating this guy down. I said, you know what? Get this over with. Knock this guy out already. Prove, because technically he just came back from retirement. Remember, he did a whole thing on, like you said, he needs to get off Twitter. He's on Twitter. I'm retired. This is his match right after retirement. Make noise. Show people. Do something. I'm not saying to be a banger and go out. I'm just saying prove your case. You want the spotlight. You want the money. You want the pay-per-views. Knock the guy out. You weren't. It's not like the guy was gonna.
Joey, but there's another guy in there too. That guy can fight. He's a slick fighter. He wasn't a standing target.
And the guy before that fight, that Dominican kid, De La Cruz, whatever his name was, he didn't want to bang with him. Damn. He was playing it safe. So you say you can't fault that guy because he had 2 boring fights in a row. You know what I'm saying? It's not his fault when they don't want to fight him. You
does he have a promotional problem?
The people that he called out, he was supposed to fight Cruz.
Yeah.
Martin, they all backed out. Lomachenko didn't want to fight him. Tank don't want to fight him. Haney didn't want to fight him. There got to be a reason why they don't want to fight him because they know his style will beat them.
Yeah.
So Bone, does he have? I think we kind of covered that it's not a boxing problem with him. He's a tremendous boxer. Does he have a promotional problem? Is he? I mean, you gotta find a promoter that can make these fights work, either with the money or his promotion outside of the ring. Something's got to give here, man.
Yeah.
Well, if he signs with Eddie Hearns or PBC, they will give him the fights, but then you got to watch out, because now those fights, they're not going to favor him. They're going to favor their boxers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna give him the runaround. If he's gonna stay a free agent and just do the free agent thing like Travis Crawford is doing, now you got to watch out, because now
he's not on that level. Yeah, he's not on that level. And performances like, to Joey's point, which he's 1,000% right, performances like that on Sunday when the crowd is leaving, next fight that crowd isn't gonna leave. They're just not gonna come in.
Yeah, but not gonna sell the pay-per-views.
The conspiracy theory is that ESPN Top Rank was trying to make him look bad because that was his last fight with them. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the fight closely, Tim Bradley was talking highly about him.
Tim Bradley.
He started trashing him.
Tim Bradley has lost. Let's be honest, Bones. Tim Bradley has lost all credibility after he's been a mouthpiece for the promotion for at least for the last 4 or 5 fights, like going against boxers. Look, Tim, you were a good boxer, decent boxer, championship boxer, but you talking real greasy about.
I mean, a guy that only has fucking 13
knockouts.
He was
fucking reckless. He said it wasn't
reckless.
Didn't he say, I got my coffee ready?
Yeah,
talking reckless.
He said, man, I think in the 3rd round, he said, oh, it's about time to drink my coffee.
Yeah, basically saying this guy's boring.
And then what promotion shows people leaving the arena?
No, none. They cut if there's booing.
Right. Okay,
they raised up the volume on the booing. They raised it up. That's all controlled.
They showed his corner so much. Like, that's something we're not used to since HBO's been gone.
Yeah.
And they showed his corner. His grandfather was yelling at him. He was like, let your hands go. Let your hands go. They were arguing back and forth.
But his grandfather's wrong. Let your hands go for what? You got him beat. Go home. Take that money.
They say a dangerous fighter is a hurt fighter.
Exactly. Why? You're 1,000% right, but they can't fool us. A real boxing fan, they can't fool us with this nonsense. But the normal, turn on the TV. I'm here with 20 people on a Friday night in my house playing pool. Let's get this fight going. We split it up between all of us and we pay for it. He might not get those. He might. Those people might not come in through the door.
I mean, look at what the Classic Man said. The Classic Man was in a place. Shout out to Parlay. Shout out Bang Bang. He was in Parlays. He was there having a good time watching the fight. They turned it off. The fight was ongoing. They turned it off in a sports bar. They put on Shane Mosley's son versus Daniel Jacobs.
Yeah.
That's bad. That is bad.
So
when I saw that in the group chat, that's bad.
I mean, imagine you go out to a sports bar to watch sports, boxing, and they turn off your fight mid-fight.
I was like, I'm watching that fight. Can you leave it on?
Exactly.
No one was entertained with it.
There's 30 screens in there. Give me one screen. One.
They had women's volleyball on the other screen.
Yes, that sounds like what I do when I'm watching watching the Jets. Jesus Christ! We run out of time. We're gonna run out of time, but
we always run out of time. We still keep going.
We didn't cover the Jets. The guy crying. Aaron Rodgers, like, come on. Look, bro. I mean,
embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Come on,
never see a Giant fan do that. Never.
You're a disgrace, bro. I understand. I'm a Jets fan for 40 years. I love the team, all that stuff. But
I thought you was gonna start crying when you said that. I love the team.
I've cried in private. In the bed, I've cried in private. Those Jet losses. Brutal. We've invented new ways to lose. and you cry in private, bro. You don't cry on no other man's shoulders. What is going on here?
Oh God!
What is going on?
Just imagine.
It looked like he was going to drop down on his knees. I'll give you a blowjob
Yeah.
for a Super Bowl.
My God. Exactly. PJs for Super Bowl.
Just picture this.
Wipe your mouth.
All
Pause.
year
Oh,
long,
my
you
God.
waited for the Jets. Just close your eyes and picture this. All year long, you waited for the Jets. You buy your jersey, Aaron Rodgers. You're ready for the season. It's all hype. The first game of the season, the stadium goes all black. Everybody's going crazy.
We were there last year.
We don't have to imagine. We were there.
I mean,
we don't have to imagine.
A great performance.
Right there.
I mean, it hypes you up. I mean, you're not even a Jets fan, and you're getting like, this is
Joey,
great.
When does this dream start? This is reality. When does the dream
And
start?
then what happens? Ball plays in. And it's over.
When does the dream start, Joey? This is the nightmare. We've lived this over and over and over again.
Oh God! I just wanted you to relive
Vinny,
that. That's all.
Rodgers, Pennington, Sanchez, guys getting hurt.
You keep talking negative. We're not gonna get the Classic Man back in the on the show.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
I think we got a better shot at having Frank Covers back than the Classic Man right now.
Yeah,
Shout out Frank Covers.
Shout out to Frank. He's not coming back for NBA season. I tell you that. Jesus Christ, it's over. It's over. I mean, look, Jets are a joke. I mean, that Jet fan, I don't know what he was doing, what he was thinking. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand what that guy's thinking. Okay, like, you wearing another man's jersey, crying. What is going? I mean, society. I don't know what's going on in society nowadays. I'm not built for this world.
Joey sent that clip. I didn't know how to. I was like, I'm not gonna respond to that.
Yeah, I didn't respond to that.
And the thing is, when I saw it, I was in tears. I was in tears. Tears of joy because, oh God, just imagine a Giant fan going up to Kayvon Thibodeau, Daniel Jones. I just see the Super Bowl. Come on, Daniel. Never.
No. I mean, hugging on a man. What?
They had to pull him apart. Apart. He was holding on to Aaron Rodgers.
Thank God this is the end of the show because the things we see nowadays, guys, are the things we see from that guy crying on Aaron Rodgers to Ryan Garcia losing his mind. I don't know what's going on, guys. What's in the water?
The world's coming to an end.
Where are the men that look? Like the Yankees should do, like other men. Take your hands, right? Go down here and see if you grab real hard and see if those balls are there.
They're there.
Grab them. Understand that you're a guy. Grab them and understand that. Try to act like you have two of those and do.
I don't think that guy had
cry.
No,
I mean that guy should change his tampon. Change his tampon, and if we clip it up and this goes viral, that guy could come on the show. You cannot cry to another. What are you doing? What? Take your two hands and grab the balls.
I understand being a diehard fan, but that was a little pathetic right there.
Yeah,
a little. Jesus Christ!
He just embarrassed himself. Embarrassed himself.
What woman is ever gonna look at you or sleep like? Thank you, guys in the chat. They grab their balls and they say they have two. Thank you. God bless you guys. Please, just take them. Okay, I got them. Now let me act accordingly. God Almighty. Anyway, what a way to end the show. Jesus. Grab your balls, guys. Please make sure they're there. God. Anyway, I'll let Joey wrap it up.
Well. It was a good show. Again, guys, I was on TikTok before the show telling everyone to follow us, but I'll tell everybody here. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. We're all over. Comment, like, subscribe. Good comment, bad comment. We'll take anything. Pause. You know, and we're gonna be putting more videos out. Like I've been seeing all the love for all the videos and everything. We're gonna put more videos out. Yeah, we just like all the comments and everything. We're here to make everybody laugh and have a good time. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
Absolutely, man. Just we're for the fan. We're just fans, just like
Exactly.
y'all. We don't cry on other men's shoulders. We cry in private if we need to, for Christ's sakes. But shout out to my brothers. I'm happy to be back. Couple weeks, I'll be 100%. No more antibiotics, and no, I didn't get syphilis. I didn't get AIDS. I just had pneumonia. That's
she
it.
wore you out, bro. Tell her to take it easy on you. That's it.
Jesus Christ! But now
The
that I can
doctor.
breathe,
I forgot.
I'm back.
Congratulations to the doctor. The doctor.
There
Call
you
him
go. Oh, there
You
you go.
put some respect on his name. Is Dr. G-Man from now on.
Well, they called us thugs. They got to call us Dr. Thug. They got to call me Dr. Thug, and these are my compatriots. I can't fill out prescriptions though. I can't fill out
Damn it!
prescriptions.
I was just gonna text you in the private chat.
Oh man, thank you guys. I appreciate that. It took forever. 50 years
So
old.
don't forget,
finally.
good fight Saturday night.
Yes.
Ennis,
Oh yeah,
Ennis
Bone.
fighting.
Yeah, let them know about that, Bone. Let them know about that.
Ennis. If he wins this fight, they're trying to set up a fight. Eddie Hearn's trying to set up a fight with him and Crawford to unify the belts at 147.
Ooh,
Before he goes
good.
fights at 154. So
Ennis. That will be that's a good fight.
That's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a
Well,
good
we
fight.
got a lot of boxing coming up. Boxing's on fire right now, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing's on fire.
August
A lot of
is gonna
good
be
things.
crazy.
Yeah, August gonna be crazy. So check us out. Bone will keep you up to date on that. Give you the breakdowns, all the information you need, the real deal. None of the cap and ass, sellout stuff. So, follow us. Joey's pumping out content. Always putting out that good, funny baseball, Yankees, Mets. Everything going on with your trades. There it is. I haven't been doing a goddamn thing, but I'm gonna come back. You're gonna get this stuff squared away. So appreciate it.
Yep. We're ready. We're ready. So guys, enjoy your week. We'll see you next week. We'll talk about the home run derby next week, the All-Star game, and yeah, hopefully the Yankees will start doing something right now.
Yeah.
Wake up, get Glaber out of here. Can he grab his? All right.
I'll send him the instructions that you just put out, and we'll send it to him. 2 hands.
Look, this is the movement. Just go like that. See if you got him, please. Peace.